Yeah, you had to go on your little menopause break and postpone the fight, so yeah. What about that, dog? I was ready before. You needed a little break. Your tummy hurt?
So, apparently during a press conference, Jake Paul might have said something wild to Mike Tyson. We're talking about Jake allegedly snapping off with a "you're on menopause." Yeah, that happened. Imagine the tension in the air right after that. 1 second, Jake just crossed a line. But Mike Tyson, he's a legend, and you do not come at him like that, no matter what. Now, if you like to be updated on our latest videos, please like and subscribe to our channel. Now, word is that Tyson didn't take it lightly at all. Allegedly, he got up, visibly heated, and apparently decided to teach Jake a lesson. And here's the kicker. Tyson didn't just shout back. Nope, it's rumored that he actually shoved Jake in response. Not hard enough to hurt, but just enough to remind him who he's messing with. Pause for a second. You can picture the crowd's reaction, right? They went absolutely nuts. The energy completely shifted. Everyone was waiting to see what Jake would do next. But apparently Jake, he just stood there, soaking in the reality of who he just pissed off. He might have thought he could stir up some drama, but instead he found himself face to face with Iron Mike. Now, none of this is confirmed, but people close to the situation are buzzing about what allegedly went down. Apparently, this wasn't just another press conference. It was a whole different vibe. And here's where it gets even crazier. After that shove, sources say the tension between them didn't just disappear. No, apparently Jake tried to play it off with a smile, like he wasn't fazed at all. But deep down,
should he be scared?
He should be very scareful, yeah.
You know he felt that energy shift. 1 second, pause and think about it. Imagine trying to keep your cool when Mike Tyson is staring you down. That's gotta mess with your head, right?
What is your answer to him saying you can do it when no one's hitting you, but like you said, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face? What's your plan when you step into the ring with him?
I'ma fuck you up. Fuck him up.
But Jake being Jake, he allegedly tried to save face. He threw out some half-hearted jokes, trying to bring the mood back to light, but nobody was laughing. At this point, it's all about the body language. You could see the frustration on Tyson's face, like he was done with the games. Rumor has it, people in the room were worried things might escalate even further. One more pause. Apparently, security had to subtly step in, positioning themselves between Jake and Mike, just in case things got too real, but it never went there. According to what people are saying, Tyson showed incredible restraint after that shove. He could have done a lot more, but instead, he just stared Jake down and let the silence do the talking. So, here's the thing. Mike Tyson is not messing around. Word is, behind the scenes, he's apparently telling people Jake Paul's trash talk doesn't faze him at all. In fact, he's ready to send Jake straight to the canvas. Like, knock him out cold. And this isn't some casual remark. This is coming from private conversations allegedly with people close to Tyson. They're saying, Mike's got that old fire back. And when Iron Mike talks about knocking someone out, you better believe he's dead serious. He's been in the ring with the best of the best. Jake's cockiness might be funny to some, but apparently Tyson is not here to laugh. He's there to destroy. The word going around is Mike's training has gotten super intense. Like, no joke. Allegedly, this is a man on a mission.
Mike, in one of the most vicious fighters of all time, fighting what you said, quote unquote, was a YouTuber, how do you see this fight playing out?
Very painfully.
They'll never give me credit. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. If I was walking on water, they would say it's because I couldn't swim. And this is to make history. You know, people think I'm gonna get knocked out by this strong, powerful guy. All the people in my comments saying, look at his power, he's gonna get KO'd. People are yelling at me in the event. But what happens when I put this man to sleep? This shit is not a joke. He's saying that it's gonna be my funeral. He's saying it's going to be my wake. He's going to kill Jake Paul, all of these things. And that's why I love Mike, I respect him, but we're not friends anymore. Until November 15th, I'm knocking this motherfucker out, and we're going to see who's dead. We will see who's dead. We will see who's dead, Mike. We will. We will.
And honestly, when people hear this, you know they'll be on edge waiting for what happens next. Because if Mike Tyson really does what people say he's planning, it'll be a fight Jake Paul will never forget. Now, if you've ever seen Tyson in training mode, you know that man still has the power to destroy anyone who gets in his way. And let's be real, Jake Paul might have some wins under his belt, but going against Tyson, that's a whole different beast. Sources say Mike's even been sparring harder than usual, and when people asked him about Jake's trash talking, he didn't even crack a smile. Dead serious, like he's already picturing what's gonna happen when they meet in the ring.
Oh, I'm not scared. Sorry, I'm not scared of shit. No, not at all. Not at all. I was born for this. I was born for this moment. The universe told me this was gonna happen. You can ask Mike. I did ayahuasca, call them up and say, we're gonna fight on the biggest stage possible. It's destiny. And now here we are, years later, actually making it happen. I was made for this moment, born to do this, and I'm gonna put on the performance of a lifetime on November 15th, and the universe will align for all of its glory and good for God.
Be in shape, be in good shape, because your health depends on it.
Hey, you're the one that wanted 8 2-minute rounds. You want to make it 10 threes? Don't talk to me about shape. Don't talk to me about shape.
Stay in shape, all right?
You want 10 threes?
Okay.
You want 10 threes?
Let's go, be careful.
You want 10 threes? See, that's the thing. That's the thing is, everyone's all talk. I'll do whatever, wherever, whenever. I don't give a fuck. So it's all talk. Put it on the line. I'm stating facts. He's shit talking.
There's also buzz that Jake Paul might be underestimating Mike, thinking the age difference will work in his favor. But those who've been around Tyson say that's a big mistake, because Mike's still got that knockout power, and if Jake keeps poking the bear, he might just find himself on the wrong end of a legendary Tyson punch. Picture it, Jake stepping into that ring, cocky as ever, and then boom, one hit, and it could all be over. Now this is all speculation, but the hype is real. People are already imagining what would go down if these two actually face off. And if you think Tyson's just gonna let Jake's trash talking slide, well, you don't know Tyson. Home of Tyson's close circle apparently spilled in private behind-the-scenes conversations that he's been working out like a man possessed. They're saying he's not just looking to fight, he's looking to destroy. But here's where it gets juicy. There's speculation that this fight, if it happens, could pull in huge numbers. People love the idea of Jake Paul facing off against a living legend. You can feel the energy shifting, can't you? One guy fresh, full of internet swagger, the other, a lion of the boxing world looking to defend his throne. Still, rumors are just that, rumors. Some insiders claim they're working out the money deals behind closed doors. Jake Paul might want to shake up his image with a fight like this. Meanwhile, Tyson, some think he might just want to remind the world what the name Iron Mike means.
What does that do to you? Does that make you put yourself in the mindset of understanding that this young killer wants to take you out?
Is he really a young killer?
You've knocked out folks already. What would possess you to fight the most vicious man in the world?
Making history. This is what it's all about for me, man. I'm a kid from Ohio. Hey, New York, shut the fuck up, New York. Hey, boo yourselves. Boo yourselves, New York. Hey, New York, New York, New York, you're just like Mike Tyson. You were good 20 years ago. Fuck you, New York. Fuck you. Dumbass Democratic City.
If all this is real, we're looking at a showdown that could be explosive. But remember, it's all still developing. Nothing's set in stone yet. Jake Paul is stepping up his training big time. Apparently, he's been going all out with some serious sparring sessions, pushing himself to the limit. He wants to prove he's not just another YouTube star dabbling in boxing. Some say he's trying to show the world that he can stand toe-to-toe with legends like Tyson. Crazy, right? But with Jake Paul, you never really know. But Tyson? Oh man, this is where it gets next level.
I didn't bring him to do shit. I'm here to make $40 million and knock out a legend. I don't give a fuck about anything else, and he's the one that wanted it to be a pro fight, so he's gonna get his ass knocked out for real, on a real record. You're gonna see on Box Rec, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, Jake Paul KOs Mike Tyson. I'm not here to do shit besides make a bag.
Allegedly, Tyson is not just preparing physically, he's said to be in a different headspace. According to those close to him, this fight might be personal. You see, Mike's legacy is on the line here, and if there's one thing Tyson has made clear, it's that he doesn't want anyone thinking he's slowing down. Rumor has it he's looking to go all in and remind the world why he was once feared by every heavyweight on the planet. Then, there's all this noise about the pay-per-view numbers. Allegedly, if this fight actually gets booked, it could break records. People can't seem to stop talking about how much cash could be involved. Some are saying in the hundreds of millions. Imagine the spectacle of Tyson stepping back into the ring with Jake Paul. Fans from both sides are fired up, ready to witness what could be one of the most unexpected showdowns in recent boxing history.
I'm not slowing down for anyone. I know what I'm capable of, and in this sport, staying active is key, and I'm on the path to world championship. I'll do the money fights, I'll knock out some legends, but at the end of the day, I want the belt, and that's what I'm here to do.
But there's also talk of tension between the camps. Some insiders hint that behind closed doors, there's a bit of back and forth going on about who's going to control the narrative. Apparently, both Tyson and Paul want to be the one calling the shots, whether that's over the fight's timing, location, or even the rules inside the ring. It's almost like a chess match before the real fight even begins. Now, some people are apparently raising eyebrows at how fast things are moving. Could all this hype be leading to a bigger surprise? Is there more to the story? Nobody knows for sure. But one thing's certain, the rumors are fueling anticipation like gasoline on a fire. Everyone's holding their breath to see if this fight actually happens.
Every time these fighters sit across from me and it's YouTuber, it's Disney Channel, all that shit, and then you end up on the fucking canvas and you'll see, it's gonna be no different here, I promise you that.
He says, Jake, he says that you need him, that the reason this room is full like this is because of Mike Tyson.
And here's where things get even crazier. Apparently, Jake Paul isn't just focused on his physical training. Rumors are flying that he's digging into Tyson's old fight footage, studying every move the legend made in his prime. Word is, Jake's trying to anticipate Tyson's style, his quick, brutal punches and infamous defense. He's not taking this lightly, folks. Some say Jake sees this as his ticket to cementing his name in the world of professional boxing, beyond just being a social media sensation. Meanwhile, Tyson's camp is staying quiet, almost too quiet. But behind that silence, allegedly Tyson's sharpening up his iconic power and technique. Some are saying Tyson is looking better than ever, like he's been holding back all these years, just waiting for a moment to remind everyone of the raw strength that made him a champion. It's rumored that people close to him are even saying, Jake Paul doesn't know what he's in for. On the business side, insiders are hinting that negotiations are hitting some snags. Apparently, both camps are trying to get the upper hand on the purse split. People close to the scene have said that Jake Paul is pushing for a larger cut, banking on his social media fame to drive the viewership. But Tyson, he's allegedly standing firm, demanding respect as the seasoned fighter. There's a lot at stake, not just for the fight itself, but for the reputations of both men. Now, the media is catching wind of all these behind-the-scenes battles. And let me tell you, it's fanning the flames. The chatter is all over.
I brought this deal to this old-ass motherfucker. We signed the contract with Netflix, and I brought him the deal. So, you're welcome, my son. I'm gonna discipline you like a son. So shut the fuck up with all that need this, need that. We brought you the deal, and remember that too.
Fans are already picking sides. Some are betting on Jake Paul, calling him the next generation, the wild card who could pull off a shocking win. Others are doubling down on Tyson, saying he's a legend for a reason, and no amount of flash or fame can stand up to raw, veteran power. There's also talk about the venue. People are speculating that if this fight happens, it could go down in one of the biggest arenas around. Allegedly, some major locations are already being scouted. Vegas, New York, Maybe even an international spot? The hype is through the roof. Everyone's guessing, everyone's talking, and nobody knows for sure. But that's part of the excitement, right? One more thing that's bubbling up is the training camps. Jake Paul's rumored to be pulling in some big-name trainers to make sure he's got the best advice in his corner. There's even speculation that he might be working with top fighters from the MMA world, adding some new tricks to his boxing game. But on the other side, Tyson's camp is full of old-school energy, hardcore boxing veterans who know exactly what it takes to prepare for a fight of this magnitude.
Here. At the end of the day, people are always going to have something to say. It's because of who I am. It's because I proved everyone wrong. Reminder, the most hated and most criticized boxer in the sport of boxing before they loved him was Muhammad Ali. So I'm the anti-hero, and people will love me soon enough once they realize what I've done for this sport and who I truly am. But it doesn't bother me at the end of the day, because when you're at the top, people are clawing to rip you down, and that's just the way the game goes.
Thank you for watching. If you like this, please like and subscribe to our channel to be updated on our latest videos.